Welcome to the 2019 picnic at the Capitol. With the goal of feeding 1 million meals to children in the Sacramento area during the summer.
The dream is to serve 1 million meals this summer to the kids across the Sacramento region. The real dream is for all of our kids to have healthy meals all summer long so they continue to learn. So when they come back to us in the fall, they're ready to learn. So it's all connected year-round, trying to make sure our kids are healthy and happy.
A call to action for all of the adults and for all of us to really think about the Summer Meals program as a proven strategy to help kids get the nutrition that they need to grow, learn, and thrive.
We have summer meal programs throughout the county. Some are at parks, some are at school sites, so that any child under 18 can get a free meal during the summer and make sure they're still getting fed healthy food every day.
During the summer, when kids don't have access to that meal, that hunger continues on for them. This is a way for them to get nourishment throughout the summer and for them to go out to the sites and not just learn about the academic stuff, but learn about like new fruits and vegetables that they may not see throughout the school year.
The menu itself has been inspired by Mexico. We've got 2 different street tacos that we're going to be serving as an entree. The first one is a chicken taco inspired by Riverside. We also have a white bean and potato taco with cotija cheese to come up with a nice vegetarian option as well. We have cilantro rice because what dish doesn't go without a little cilantro rice. We're doing a cucumber and tomato salad today, tossed in just a little vinaigrette, very simple. And then of course we're having an ensalada de fruta.
We're very fortunate in Sacramento that we have so many nonprofits and partners that have banded together and said, you know, we're not going to allow our students to be hungry. So we're committed to making sure that we're providing nutritious meals during the summer months as well. And we just thank all of the partners that have banded together to support our students in Sacramento.
Kids who don't have access to healthy food during the summer months and when school is not in session. And so it's really important that we get the word out so that kids can not only come in and get a free meal, but they can also do some summer learning to continue their learning so that when they go back to school that they're ready and they haven't lost a lot of the information they learned the year prior.
Simplest thing to do is to text 877-877 food and find out where your closest program is.
We're at Elk Grove Unified School District's Food and Nutrition Services Central Kitchen, and what we do here is we create meals for children throughout the school year and all through summertime. Today's meal was a yogurt parfait. We had yogurt, granola, strawberries, carrots, and jicama.
During summer, this food goes out to community sites around the district, like parks and YMCAs, and now public libraries.
During the summer months when kids are out of school, there is learning loss. And so by having that partnership with the library, having a meal helps to bring kids in and give them the ability to access the resources that the library can provide to keep their learning going through those summer months.
About 120 of these pre-packaged meals are headed to nearby Valley High North Laguna Library in Sacramento. It's the 3rd year in a row the branch has participated in Lunch at the Library.
It was a little bit scary at first. We didn't know what the impact were going to be, and we had visions of hairnets and needing to have gloves and so forth, but our food partners made it really easy. The partners bring lunches here and we serve them to any kids 0 to 18. No questions asked, they don't have to enroll, there's no verification or anything, they don't have to show ID. They just come and have free lunch over the summer. The kids that come during the summer, if they're from a needy background, a lot of times they come, they stay all day because they don't have childcare or other options, and they're hungry.
Do you like the carrots? The celery? You don't like the celery? Why? Oh.
Robert Gritterall is at the library with his wife, 2 grandchildren, and 5-year-old daughter, Tara.
We started taking them to a couple of different parks, and then we found out that the library had it over here. So we started coming here.
He says the fact that it's free is a big draw for his family.
Sometimes, like with us, I'm a sole provider for my family, so the money can get kind of tight. It also draws the families to the library also, and that way they can, read the books and stuff like that after the kids have eaten their lunch.
And that's the goal of this program, to bring people in with the free food, but keep them here for the books.
It's hard to come to a library and not notice the books. And most libraries in California have a summer reading program, and that's not just for kids, but it's for adults too. What I have seen at programs like this is families walking out after having a meal and turning to a librarian and saying, well, where do we sign up for the summer reading program? So it goes hand in hand.
We offer a summer reading challenge, which is kind of the backbone of our summer programming, and libraries have done this for over 100 years. Everyone who reads 5 books or more gets a free book to keep, and we think it's really important to give kids reading material they can have in the home.
Lunch at the library started in 17 libraries in 2013. 3 years later, it's in 130 libraries up and down California, and more people are showing up each summer.
Sometimes we come early, just like a long line. A lot of people here come for the free meals. It's really healthy, nutritious meals as well.
Every day I have planned to come every day here. Because my son, his name is Muhammad, so he really want to come every day because the reading log, and he loves to read.
Funding for the food comes from the USDA Summer Food Service Program. It feeds kids who qualify for free or low-cost meals during the regular school year.
We're actually running out of food at home, and my mom's kind of broke.
10-year-old Jarrell Jackson comes to the library with his mom while she studies for her college classes.
We check out books mostly by going on the computer. There's a lot of stuff to do here.
What's interesting about summer is that the kids that lose access to the subsidized breakfast and lunch programs, and there's about 2 million children that receive free and reduced price lunch during the school year, we know that those kids, not only do they lose access to the nutrition programs, but often they are kids that don't have access to any kind of formal summer learning program. They're more likely to experience summer learning loss and lose reading skills, which has a cumulative impact of impacting the achievement gap.
If you feed someone, they're going to be able then to focus on the reading that they want to do or the learning. We solve one problem and they may be that much more ready to be able to access the next thing, and the library's here to help with all of those things.
One of California's first public libraries was established in the city of Monterey in 1849. Civic leaders raised $1,500, which was used to purchase the first collection of 900 books. These books were shipped around Cape Horn to Monterey. Included in the titles were books about history, theology, and science, along with popular fiction from authors like Charles Dickens.
We're celebrating everything we could do with summer feeding. We believe that food has the ability to positively impact kids, the mind, the body, and the soul, and this is what the event is all about.
And it's also about showcasing how Natomas emphasizes locally grown in this area, and how local can be healthy, and we invest in our kids, because we know when kids eat healthy that they learn more and they do better in school, and so we want to share this knowledge with the community.
We'll feed about 1,000 people today,
And this summer we'll probably end up serving over 80,000 meals for the summer meal program.
So let me ask, do you like the food? Yes? Great. So thank you to the Natomas School District for inviting me. It's great to be here, see how the community turned out. It's great to see the community participation, to see our police department, our farmers markets, the school board, the teachers, and everybody working together. And I think we can see that here.
So I consider today a huge success for community partners with our local police department, with the federal Department of Agriculture being here and California Department of Education. This is a huge success for our community and our kids.